Hi, I'm Hughes, and thank you for tuning back in to the Feminine Shaman channel. Today I would like to answer a viewer question. The question is from Diane in Arizona, and after seeing my video on expanding consciousness without the use of drugs, where I describe a breathing technique that I learned from one of my disembodied teachers, and I've cultivated as an art and teach to my students and my clients as a way to expand consciousness and as a way to navigate levels of consciousness. Diane had the question about breathing through your nose versus breathing through your mouth. And in this technique, please go back to that video and on expanding consciousness without the use of drugs, and listen to the part about this breathing technique where I basically describe breathing in through the nose or the mouth, but exhaling slowly through the mouth like this. And basically breathing that, exhaling, which creates, is one of the doorways, a portal to the other side. It's the art of finding that doorway, which is actually the space between the inhale and the exhale. So to answer Diane's question, Diane, I suggest that you do whatever works. But most people that I've worked with in my years as a psychotherapist and as a spiritual teacher, when I use the breathing technique, even for stress reduction or for a navigational tool, navigating dimensions of consciousness, it's whatever works for you. And this technique, as I said, is one that works for me and was given to me by a particular teacher. So many breathing techniques, which you may have pranayama, where you're breathing through the nose, back and forth between the nostrils, or maybe just breathing in and out of the nose slowly. I want you to practice this one thing. As you saw in the video, I'm asking you to breathe very slowly in an even, controlled manner, exhaling through the mouth. And I want you to try that through your nose. So imagine trying to exhale through your nose to maybe 20 seconds or 15 seconds. It's really difficult to do. If you're able to do that, that would be great, but most people can't do that. So breathing through the mouth, exhaling through the mouth in that manner allows you to move energy in particular ways. One of the things that's really essential when you're moving through expanded layers of consciousness and traveling interdimensionally, expanding your awareness so that you can experience these other dimensions and are moving in those, is that often the energy, the Kundalini energy, is so extreme that you can pretty much burn yourself out. So it's really important for us to learn how to move that energy effectively through the body, move that energy so we don't burn out our wiring with this expanded, increased energy moving through us. So one of the ways the exhaling through the mouth enables us to do that is to sometimes exhale very forcefully. So if the energy is really increasing, as I'm expanding and moving, the energy is expanding, the wavelength is shifting, it's more intense. I might be breathing like this. For as long as I probably can. And that allows me to channel and move the energy. And that's very difficult to do through the nose. So Diane, I suggest that you experiment trying to breathe up to maybe 15 seconds, exhaling through the nose. It's hard to control that. So again, do what works for you, but be aware that part of this technique, as I was speaking about it, is to navigate intense levels of energy as it moves through the body, as well as relax us. But in meditation, not only to bring us to the inner state of silence, but to also, as we travel and move through dimensions, be able to navigate without burning ourselves up. And to be able to expand that energy to a wavelength that allows more transmission and reception of these other dimensions, so we can experience the multi-layers of existence, not only the one we typically experience here on Earth, but moving through other dimensions as well. And in my experience, this is a very, very important tool. So if that doesn't answer your question, please email me another one. You can email me through windhughes, WINDHUGHES.com, or find me on Twitter, or Facebook for my book, Life is the Ceremony, How We Live It is the Ritual, The Journey of a Feminine Shaman, in which you will find more explanations about interdimensional travel, expanded states of consciousness, and living in a way that we can negotiate these different levels of awareness. So thanks again for tuning in, and thank you, Diane, for your question. And I hope you tune back in for more. Blessings. Bye.